What's going on, guys? My name is Comrade Blaqkstar. We're going to be getting into the game just a little bit here as we get things organized for the exciting conclusion of the three-part op that you guys haven't seen the first two parts of, but don't worry, those are coming in a little bit more of a curated video. But the idea with the Operation Serrated Blade is that it's a combined arms operation with our Stanton Dynamics Economy Division, with the Jaegers, our fighter division, and the Helljumpers, which are the infantry, along with Void Angels, which are our support division. Wednesday, the Jaegers and Stanton Dynamics had to locate classified intel, and Thursday, the Helljumpers and the Void Angels have had to exfil with the intel. And then today, IMC forces are gathering at a designated location in the Stanton system to prepare for convoy operation for recovery of the team in exfil. The convoy will consist of a few air vehicles, a few ground vehicles. Column formation will be running low overhead of the convoy, and we're going to exfil the team successfully. The goal of the opposing team, also IMC members, is to prevent that from happening. So presumably they've done some intel of their own, scouted the location, and determined a proper defense. So without further ado, let's get into the game, eh? Okay. Oh, it did it again. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're gonna get this smooth one of these days. Boom. That seems a little bit big. What is going on? There we go. There we go. So we're in the server with Phoenix. Hopefully I'm not too far. Cool, not too far. Let me get this ball rolling here.
Encouraging travelers to save resources and fly together.
Ooh, which one's the right one? It's usually the last one. Yeah, I guess that'll have to work.
We advise guests, please use caution upon exiting the
That's
armored
pretty
zone,
weird, though.
as weapons will once again become active.
Jesus Christ, the neighbors are, of course, upstairs wrestling or bowling. I don't know what it is they do up there. But I don't understand how anyone could make as much noise as they do.
Please be
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
I'm an old man. Captain West, what's up, buddy? Thank you for watching. Ooh. Feels weird not being in the PTU. Doesn't really feel all that weird. PTU's not that different. Other than maybe the higher prevalence of 30Ks and lack of frames.
Aegis combat assist activated.
Oh, of course,
System
I've still got a crime set. Alright, whatever. We'll work with it, we'll work with it.
Landing gear recharged.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Head shield under fire. Shields up.
Those must be coming for me? No? What? What the fuck just happened? Gotta figure out where we're getting together for this op. I think we're organizing it in Discord, but people are talking about TeamSpeak, which I get, but Jesus Christ, I've been in here talking, but my mic was muted. Par for the course. No, we're gonna get this thing rolling here. Just getting organized, figuring out how we're gonna handle comms, TeamSpeak, or Discord for this. I don't know why we're talking about TeamSpeak, but it does offer the ability to separate into side channels a little bit better than Discord does. Whisper channels for command. But I was explaining how I've been setting up side channels in this too, just by doing it like so. The only downside is you can't freely speak between these three, uh, without going into menu and manually switching. So if they can get that ironed out, I think that'll make comms in game way more desirable. I mean, that's the goal, right? Let's do as much of this in game as possible. Okay, so gotta get up with Phoenix. There he is. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Blaqkstar.
Heyo. So, yeah, this should be fun, dude.
So I was reading the brief that Normandy put out. So it seems like
Shields
tonight.
offline.
Oh crap! One sec. Sorry, my computer keeps changing my games
Bounty cleared, hopefully. We'll find out
Between Discord
shortly.
and the game, I can't hear anybody.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I have a headset that gives me like a little balance button, so I can balance between game and comms, which is
Chat.
nice.
Mine has that, but I haven't really played around with it. It was very lacking in instructions, but I'll figure.
Yeah, I feel that. I think a lot of these computer manufacturers need to do a better job. Whether they're manufacturing peripherals or computers, manufacturer instructions are usually completely vague.
Yeah,
Sometimes you get lucky. Sorry, go ahead.
It's probably not the best audio wise, but for the time being, it suits my needs. It's a Corsair headset.
Nice.
A reminder that vehicles
I have a bunch of other stuff. I used several of their components when I just built my computer.
Yeah, dude, I'm a big fan of Corsair. I have a Steel Series Arctic headset that's been doing me pretty right too. I did a bunch of research, listened to samples of speech through the mic. Found this one to be the best for the price point.
Nice.
Yeah, but I'd really like to get just like better keyboard now. I have my new desk coming in. I've got my monitor stand coming in, so I can get two of my monitors up. Put my editing monitor off to the side of like the L-shaped desk, which will be nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm stoked. I want to get the room set up so I can eventually show myself on the stream, but I don't just want to be another dude streaming from like a typical white room.
Oh, just the generic background app.
Yeah, like beyond like green screen. Like I don't want to do green screen either. Like I want to have an interesting background. Like Joe from the YouTube show Answers with Joe. He does this cool thing where people who patrons who have backed him for a certain amount of time or given a certain amount, they get to choose like a little trinket that is somehow reflective of them to go on, or maybe Joe just chooses to go on the wall behind him, and it's really cool because it's sort of breaking the fourth wall a little bit, and showing appreciation for support, and that's the kind of thing I want to do.
Oh, right on. But no, I'm in that same boat with computers done. So now I'm been searching for a monitor because my graphics card I splurged on it. I have the 2080 Ti.
Oh man, envy. Okay.
I know I feel pride and guilt at the same time, because I don't, that's just
Dude, that's gonna last you forever though. Like think about the guys who are still rocking 1080 Ti's are still sitting tight, man. That thing is gonna last you for 10 years, especially with Moore's law slowing down the way it has been apparently.
yeah. But in my defense, I used my credit card points on it, so it wasn't money, technically money out of pocket. I'd already spent.
Yeah. Well, boom, there you go, dude. Like you can't even feel bad about you can't even feel bad about it anyway. Like it's a solid purchase. You know, you paid. It's not like someone was like, "Hey, if you suck my dick, I'll give you this." And even if you did, like, you know, props to you, dude, because you still worked for it. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
who
no,
cares?
yeah. No, you're right. And right now, I just want to make. I've got this beast of a. I don't know if I can share my specs with you later on.
Cool.
But I want to make sure that I have a monitor so I can get the full benefit out of this card. Because admittedly, I don't watch as much TV, so I'm not in a huge hurry to get a 4K
Yeah.
television, but a 4K monitor, absolutely at this point.
Yeah, 2080 Ti. There's no reason you shouldn't be running a 4K, you know, render.
So I'm thinking just if anything at the beginning, my current monitor is a 27-inch Asus, just full HD. So I may do that thing where I've seen on Reddit a lot. They have one monitor vertical, so I can do that on the side with Discord and stuff, so I don't have to keep tapping out of
Systems
game.
green.
And then have the main monitor before.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. Once I can get my third monitor set up, it's gonna be great because then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna keep a monitor. I've already got like right now my editing screen, my IPS monitor is running, you know, monitor for my stream, and it's running Discord monitor. But you know, it'd be cool to have like my stream monitored on my IPS screen, and then have like Discord like on my third monitor, and you know, have social media up there so I can focus on that on a dedicated screen, and then focus on production on a completely dedicated screen instead of mixing it like I do now.
Yeah. And what I end up doing in game is I'll just have my phone with Discord in front of me. If I keep getting pinged a lot and I can't tab out for whatever reason, I'll just pull up Discord and
Right.
multi-monitor that way. So.
Thank you.
But yeah,
Please visit
monitors first is my thing, and then definitely a new desk. Because all the stuff I have it's been working out, but I've had it 10+ years, and I'm just ready for something a little like, I don't know, just
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, I don't blame you there, dude. If I had a 2080, I would definitely be looking for some 4K monitors. As it stands right now, 2060 is doing a pretty good job, but I can't justify really running anything higher than 1080 on the render, even with the 9900K. You know, it doesn't make up enough for what the 2060 isn't putting out graphically.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it would be a while before my GPU became the bottleneck, but as soon as I upgraded to the 9900K, it was like GPU bottleneck immediately. Like I didn't even have to overclock it before it became apparent.
Oh wow, I haven't even approached overclocking or thinking about it, just because I'm not too familiar.
Well, with the 2080 Ti, there's no reason to overclock it right now, to be totally honest with you. Like, that thing can handle, it's on stock settings, anything that's on the market right now.
Yeah, for my processor, I didn't do. I did the 9700K for the processor.
Nice.
So in hindsight, I maybe just done the bigger one. I don't know. I could have justified it myself, even though I have everything else. And then I have it. I have a with a Corsair all-in-one cooler.
Motherfucker's shooting torps at me. This guy is shooting fucking torps at me. So are we intending on regrouping into the main menu, or is everyone just joining up on you?
I believe we're going to do a party launch. I guess that's up to Normandy, since we have to all.
So what are we doing?
It's easier that for. It's easier.
We doing
Getting
it up.
together now?
Well, yeah, we're doing
We're getting, it got pushed back 1 hour.
Yeah, it got pushed back to 8 p.m. for.
Yeah.
Oh,
reasons.
that's right. Okay, yeah.
Blaqkstar, did that tally just launch a random torpedo at me?
He launched a random torpedo at me too. Like, I had to wait for a second because at first I'm like, oh, maybe you're trying to duel, and launched a missile at me.
Yeah, I thought so too.
But I'm like, no.
That Maverick guy, we should get him.
Like, I thought about it for a second and started running immediately. And as soon as I looked back, I saw pretty clearly that it was coming from the tally. So it's like, yeah, good move.
Yeah, he's just attacking anyone.
I mean, he cleared my bounty, so I thought that was going to be the end of it. But apparently he's got the bloodlust.
Yeah, anyone who exits Armistice gets a size 9 torpedo.
Yeah, no lie. Like, and until he kills one of us, he's not gonna have a bounty. So like, if, oh god, yeah, I'm so used to P2 right now that like I don't even want to get a crime stat. I've got PTUSD. That was bad. No, but yeah,
We're gonna have to.
sorry.
Sorry, what?
For some reason, Abrasite says I don't have records that you are part of the IMC.
Nice.
Have you applied, then join the org official via website.
Tell him that you're a spy from what the hell is that squadron that invites everybody? Test. Tell him you're a spy from Test.
From where?
Test. TEST. All uppercase because it's cruise control for cool. Man, this is the torp that never ended, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was going for a bit there too.
I think it's been more than like 40 kilometers. I thought they're supposed to stop around then.
Bro, I can't wait to pop onto Discord. I mean, TeamSpeak. Discord. It's up like half my rent.
Hey, Phoenix, that's a nice setup, dude.
Phoenix got muted.
Oh, weird.
Oh, he went in to get some more
Hot
torpedoes here, it looks like.
Same thing, right?
Basically. That's what I'm calling torps now.
Right.
Quantum travel.
Shit, he's launching hot rockets.
Quantum travel complete.
Alright, so I'm gonna...
Space ghosts. Cool. So, hey. Go ahead.
I have a small question.
Well, I have a small
Being
penis, so
such
you
a
go
loved-
ahead.
Okay. Being
Sorry.
such a loved member of the IMC, do you know who's running the op?
I thought Normandy was, but I think we're reporting to Phoenix for this one, or at least the Jaegers are, and I'm just kind of like running parallel to that with the PGs.
Oh, he repaired. So rude.
If Tribal was going to be in this, I have I've set up a side channel comms in game for like the Praetorian Guard so that we can communicate outside of the regular Discord and not clog it up. And it's super nice, dude. It's like it just streamlines things so well.
Right? guys are in a fresh server. Not even 50 out of 50. It's 16 out of 50.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty smooth so far too. Everyone's in PTU. That's the thing. Like, we're gonna have the ability to run this op more or less unimpeded. I mean, with the exception of maybe some of these guys, like this Maverick fella.
The
Yeah, let's
exception
that guy.
is currently the Star Citizen servers are running on a potato being powered by a lemon.
Shields offline.
Hey, you know, you can if you give that potato enough cocaine, he can move mountains.
Do you know what's gonna happen?
What? Alright, Ross, I'm gonna go help you with this tally.
I need a
Much obliged.
There he goes. There he
Oh,
goes.
yeah, there we go.
Ayo!
Proximity alert. Head.
wait first. That guy just spamming shell.
Now I've got a crime stat.
Going for it. Going for it.
I got your direct message.
Proximity alert. Head.
Where's the torps now?
Fire. Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Port.
Sorry for your guts. It's the torch now.
Yeah, I guess, you know, I'm going to lean into the crime stat as much as I can, because when 3.9 drops, it's going to be, I'm going to have to be on my best behavior, because I really don't, I mean, I can knock an 11-hour sentence down to like 2 hours if I really work on it, but like, or I could escape, I suppose, and have one of y'all pick me up, so that's not that bad, but we're going to have to make an entire protocol for exfil on prisons, you know, because that's got to be our SOP, because we can't have our guys, you know, spending several hours mining, you know, versus 20 minutes escaping.
Look, Blaqkstar.
Also, just get used to like not.
Just call up your boys in Russia and make
Suka blyat. Yeah, no, that's what we got to do. We got to get the Russian mafia involved. You know, it's game over once you involve the Russian mafia in anything, to be honest with you.
Call them up on your red telephone. Hey, I need this.
Comrade.
I'm coming for your head, Blaqkstar.
You're doing what? What?
Coming for your head.
Not appropriate. My all ages stream. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he really wants head, okay, man? You gotta give it to him. The man is trying. He already has intended to go with you.
Ooh, I gotta get used to flying in the old flight model. Got used to 3.9.
I haven't actually done dogfighting in that yet.
I'm so tempted to do that. You would never not appreciate it. I'm not going to. Then again,
Ooh, I can't hit shit right now.
Can't hit me.
Yeah, you're pretty slippery, dude. And I'm rusty. It's like 2 negatives. This is what I get for playing Final Fantasy 14 for like fucking a month while I wait for 3.9. Moogles! Unite! Oh, I've got another guy on me too, huh?
us forward.
Yeah, that's all I paid. So we're not accepting Serrated Blade.
Alrighty,
How do I overheat? Check fire. It's so inactive.
Oh man, I can't believe how rusty I am right now between this and like Call of Duty Warzone.
But you're flying a Titanic mission. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get.
Yeah, we're pretty nimble.
Yeah, I would use my missiles since they don't work right now. They decided that because it's a planet
Oh, getting close to. Oh yeah.
could be one of those situations where we definitely appreciate yeah, bro.
You in game mid for? Alright, let's get back. Did we do advance yet?
No, we're just one of my shells land on the ship Blaqkstar and it just blew up.
Also tells you it's been completely blown by the
Oh, that means your ship is broken. You're not gonna be able to.
Unfortunately.
You can access
Blaqkstar, you're still running the mix to fix the
can't talk so many.
Yeah, we're pretty deep.
You guys are in a new server, what the heck?
Ooh, good fight, buddy.
That was spicy.
Uh-oh.
That was really fun, dude.
That was hella good. That was joy.
Okay, now I'm gonna die because I have literally working out. See,
Oh shit, that's a good one. That was
And I really just stuck on space. How hard is it to walk up to this stylish?
100%
Uh,
For an AI, you should be able to do like kind of things.
What is going on? That desync was real. I'm avoiding your fire.
That's not how you avoid fire.
Yeah, it is.
Did
Yeah,
you hit
dude.
him?
Yeah, you're not hitting me at all.
Yeah, you haven't hit him, so it seems to work.
Yeah. I mean, considering I just blowing your engines off right now. Now I'm sitting in your blind spot.
Where are you now, Blaqkstar?
I'm at Blaqkstar.
Wait, I did. Hold on. I deleted my hydrogen before you.
I think that's my favorite part about the Connies is how beautifully their engines blow off.
Alright, here you go.
No,
Here you go,
my
Chenkov.
fuel ran out before I could. I think that glitch happened again. Like, all your fuels. And there we go.
Beautiful.
Check on fixed it. Alright, I need a party invite.
Alright.
Oh yeah, the part.
Wait, kid, do you have yourself?
You're muted, C Witty. You're muted, C Witty.
No, I'm not.
C Witty. Yes, you are. You're muted.
You what?
Yeah, I can't hear you, Seawoody.
Muted. Yeah, I can't hear you, C Witty.
What do you mean? Oh, you can't hear me?
He's trying to speak, but I
You
can't
can't hear me, right?
I can't hear the game.
Right, you can't hear me?
What it is,
I don't
fam.
know about this, but
Yeah, you can't hear me, right?
he's trying
Yeah,
to
dude, I hear you.
speak.
You're not supposed to be able to hear me. That's what Forge said.
Commander Blaqkstar. I can't hear C Witty right.
Yeah, he can't hear me, see? Right? You can't hear me, right?
Yeah, I can't hear this one.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh, you can't hear him either? Can't hear him either?
Yeah, you can't hear me either, right?
Okay. Yeah, no, I can't hear you at all, dude.
I need to
Alright.
set up the first step. Let's get in. Being able to.
Your Kith over here. Yeah, I need a party invite. Who's the party?
Yeah, I also need an invite.
Push the
I don't even know if there is a party.
Well, let's get the party
Let's set
started.
the party. Yeah, just,
Oh,
just
oh,
get the
oh,
party
oh.
started.
Ready, guys? You want to play Beyblades? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Beyblade burst. Beyblade burst. Which one will stop spinning first?
Break dance.
Oh, I lost.
We got those 30th century moves.
Forge just freaking collapsed.
He just dies. Our dancing was so bad, he just died from it.
Kinda hard.
Who are you? Who are you?
My brain couldn't process the amount of
Who is
spinning,
this?
so
Let's
it
point
had
at
to
him.
spin.
Everyone point at him.
Yeah. Oh, weird. That was like a really off-kilter point. I guess it points at what's on the side of your screen.
Thanks, Phoenix.
Everyone
Point at him.
bully-
Point at him.
everyone
Everyone point
bully
at
this
it.
man.
Shame.
Shame. Get him!
Hey, get back there.
Just chasing
Get
this
back here!
Nobody
Get back
wears
here.
different colored clothes
Is
around
it
us.
7,800. That's,
Yeah. No one doesn't wear sleeves around us.
You're in the wrong colored clothing, sir. You know
What's
what?
that, Phoenix?
You know what that means?
Get out!
Get
the guy
him.
at the tally that was shooting people
Get
up
him.
here,
Block him.
7,
Get him!
There he
No,
is.
that was the
Where is he?
Maverick guy.
Wait, where
That,
did he
that,
go?
He's a wizard.
Get him. Block him. Don't let him
He's
move.
a witch! Get him! Put him at the stake!
Get him.
Who's at the stake?
Get him.
We're just bullying this man to die, no, but
what, are we just playing tag
Block.
in here or what?
Nah, I don't know what we're doing.
We're trying to stop.
Wait, where's the guy?
He, in all fairness, was wearing the wrong color clothes.
Where'd he go? Did he go in the weapons? He's in the weapons. I found him.
He's still at
He's
it.
in the weapons. I found him, guys.
Everyone, go to the weapons. Capture this man.
Wait, block the door. Block the door. Block the door. Block the door. You stand in front of the door. You stand in front of the door.
Oh my god.
We need someone else. We need someone else at the door.
We need
someone
another,
else
need
at the
another
door.
person at the door. Block the door.
Go ahead. We
Nice.
need someone. Quickly,
Hurry.
quickly.
Quickly.
He's coming.
All right. So what's our what's the situation? Oh, we still have 15 minutes really before the app even starts. Never
Hurry, we
mind.
gotta block this.
Well, I'm
still trying
gonna
to,
get some digs
figure
here.
out the Jaeger.
The Jaeger uniform.
We're getting some swag in here.
Yeah, I figured I might as well get pretty for when 3.9 goes live. You know, get some nice outfits. That way I can take them to New Babbage and immediately replace them.
Darn tootin'.
I have
Yeah.
a slight question. If everything that you bought goes, if everything that you had in the PU went into the PTU, well, how are they gonna handle the money that they gave you in the PTU?
That's
Just-
well, yeah. The money that they're giving you in the PTU is not. I don't think it's connected to the same bank as like
That's-
what you have in the PU, so it's not gonna matter. You know, like what's gonna happen is what you've got in the PU will transfer over. Nothing in the
That's
PTU.
why you
will.
copied your account to
Yeah.
the PTU, so that you just basically delete that account and it just will move your
hurry!
PU.
Yep.
What? Let's see what it's what.
You moved.
I did. That guy is.
Oh, a nice cardigan. We should make the Jaeger uniform a cardigan, I think.
Right.
Just run your ship real fast before you, like, lose oxygen.
Okay, fine.
Right,
Don't
Wes.
block him
All offended.
Am I gonna need a fighter ship, I'm guessing? Because I'm freaking poor person, I don't have anything.
Here, I'll spawn you a Hornet.
What do you?
Ooh, yeah.
Alright? Hornet's good.
Hornet's pretty nice. Sure.
Alright, I'll give you
What ships do you have, Forge?
a Hornet, a Freelancer, an Andromeda, an AA, and a TR.
I'll take the Hornet, I guess. Unless anyone's going to offer us a Gladius.
Yeah, Mr. Quiddy.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can borrow the arrow. I have an arrow.
But the Hornet is better than
Which
the
one's
Arrow.
better?
I'd crush hornets with my arrow.
Yeah,
Want
but
me
do
to-
they have
Arrow's a bit harder.
Arrows
Yeah,
are
yeah.
cooler.
Arrow is...
It's not about how strong they are, it's about how cool they look.
the arrow's basically a triangle, so you know...
But I mean, legit, the Gladius is a badass ship.
Wait, Forge,
Gladius
what
looks
color?
cool.
What color is your Hornet?
black?
Black. What
Are
color
you-
is your arrow?
It's
It's
white.
white.
It's silver and white.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go with the arrow. Not
So,
because
alright.
of color purposes, but just because I like arrows.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, you're gonna have to go with that because my hornet is missing its.
Yeah, I've already flown a hornet. I've never flown an arrow before, so I want to fly an arrow.
Yeah, it's fast.
And I don't
The
want.
arrow looks pretty nice.
I want cool looking ships.
The arrow is one of
What,
the
my mantis
ships that I agree.
Guys, look, he's back.
Not gonna block him in.
He's right here. Yeah, block him. Everyone stand around.
Join the ship share.
Stupid.
I got the invite.
He's gonna jump up where somebody needs to be on the console. Don't let him push you.
Don't let him leave. Push him. Yeah.
Finito di romper.
Oh, he doesn't speak our language.
Oh, is he responding?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't speak our
Shalom
language.
Hello, friend.
Hello.
Come di... Simpatico.
He got away.
No.
The grand escape.
It's gonna spawn.
До свидания.
Let's see.
Oh,
Yeah. Wait.
Thanks, Ed.
B1. B01.
I mean, you could also have my
same
sight.
server.
I don't know where that is. It's somewhere.
You're a
I'll walk in a circle until I.
Did someone say we're party launching?
Do we
No,
even
I
need to?
said,
No.
are we gonna stay in the same server for?
Hey guys, can
As
I
long as
get a
people-
group invite real quick?
Yo.
We're also gonna need a bunch of group invites soon.
Oh my god.
Oh
my god, that's so rude of him. Just waltz it in. Told everyone to invite. And
Our
then
server is only at 16 too, so
Yeah,
we're
it's,
still fine.
could have said,
I don't understand. I've never seen a server sit unoccupied or mostly unoccupied this long. Yeah, get in the arrow.
It's weird.
I'll hop in my ship. The borrowed ship.
With the bottle.
Oh my gosh, I'm no else.
Wait, are we staying in the server?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah, it seems to be pretty stable too, which is, A+.
That's an issue. I can't find TeamSpeak.
What the?
Loser.
It just took the arrow. Arrow's gone. I took
What?
off. I flew off. I started to fly in the arrow and then it disappeared.
Really?
Yeah, and I spawned back in PO.
Oh, sorry.
What happened?
Because I spawned another ship. I don't know.
Oh, should I?
Yeah, you should go out of, fly away from.
Yeah, I was trying to. Like, I was about to fly. I was like flying up in the air, and I was about to leave, and then it took it.
Don't worry. it's still
Guys,
there.
we have an issue.
Houston, we have a problem.
Everyone, don't let Forge move.
Alright, you do that. I gotta fix my
You do that, I'm gonna suicide.
B8, B08.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
It's easy to move them. You just lay down in their feet, and then they start to move.
Oh, I gotta close this door. My girlfriend's probably mad that I'm yelling. Hold on.
Mr. Quiddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, your ship is a 8, pad 8, B8.
Pet 8? Okay.
Okay.
And then you fly away, so I can.
Yeah, I'll fly away. That's what I was trying to do, and then it happened. Open sesame door. Aha.
Launch complete.
I'm almost there, bro. I almost have 300k, you know?
Thank you, and please visit
I
again.
just need a bit more money to get a Gladius.
There you go. There you go.
A lot more, actually, but... Who's counting, right?
Si, senor. You're trying to buy it in game.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Try to fly far away. Really. Like 10 kilometers or something.
Alright, I've flown out. You can spawn your ship now.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, hopefully. I'm pretty far away. Ooh, there's even mass drivers on here? Dang. Dang,
God dang.
Dang, son. How do you switch between weapons again? Oh, it's right clicking.
I just
You should put them all on one.
Yeah.
Yeah, put
Put 'em
them
all
on.
on.
Or rather,
Yep.
all on 0.
Yeah, definitely with mass drivers, you want them all at once so you just get that big burst.
Yeah. Why was it letting me shoot a second ago? That was super... I was in Armistice and I was shooting somehow. Bro, the arrow looks so cool.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't. Oh man, I just can't wait till we can all be like meeting up at Wally's bar on New Babbage. You know, like I don't know if y'all have seen that spot yet, but it looks cool as fuck.
It's pretty sick.
Like during the daytime, it's like this chill, shopping plaza, and then at night, you get that those sweet club beats, and the lights.
Yeah.
Someone should let Normandy know that we have like an empty server right here.
Yeah.
that they can
Yeah.
I'll let him know. Hold on.
They were like, oh shoot, IMC's here.
We're doing.
There's literally one dude who's not an IMC and he doesn't even speak her language.
Phoenix, just for the record, I can't hear you in the side chain because you're not in the audio channel. I don't know if he's back or not, but oh, a lot of red ships just spawned in at PO.
Yeah.
What is that? Yeah, I mean, if it's like Turbo or something, like, fuck them up, dude. I don't see any players with crime stats.
Yeah.
Although I will scoop up Call to Harms. Kyle H.
They're all,
What's up, buddy?
unknown
Thank you for
owners.
watching.
Yeah, they haven't hopped in the ship yet.
Well, no, it'll still come up with their name for owner.
Be advised.
Cow.
Hold. Currently, they want everyone to be at main menu to set up a party. I believe Roro is gonna start sending out party invites.
Okay, fine, fair enough.
Harold
Also,
Landis.
Helljumpers
Please proceed to site landing bay.
be joining the TeamSpeak.
Cool. Okay, so Jaegers and PGs don't need to be in TS.
Alert. Head. Proximity alert.
Yeah.
Head. Proximity alert.
That's what I like to hear.
Landing complete.
Landed.
Engine.
RIP empty server.
Who is forming the
Yeah, rip.
party?
Probably Normandy.
Time for it.
So main menu it is.
I believe so.
Rip
Yo,
Zed, you have to respawn the ship again.
Rip that server.
That's no
No,
problem.
that server was perfect.
Server was perfect, but they said no.
It was brand new too. Brand new server.
Yeah, it was like brand new for a while too. For whatever reason, it just wasn't putting people into it, and I was loving it.
We like
man.
hacked the server.
It was smooth.
Let me see.
Who's sending invites?
So here's the thing. If one of us stays in the server, when the party leader starts connecting,
They'll
they
connect
will
to
join
that.
this server.
Do it.
Right.
Yeah.
So we stay in this server. We say, oh, we're in main menu, but we're not.
Until it doesn't,
There we
we
go.
don't actually.
Yeah,
You can always just launch too if it happens.
I
Oh god,
fully
Rigel is
endorse
here.
this plan. Right? Hey,
Rigel's here.
oh hi, Rigel.
Oh hi, Rigel.
Oh hi, Mark. Sorry.
Be advised, Oversight is sending out party invites.
I don't think I have him.
If all comes to worst, we can always just party launch if they don't join our server. But if you don't have him,
I'll just
then you're gonna
join
have
in
to
after.
not.
I'll just join in after.
Yeah. But if you're in our server right now, you should be fine.
Oh god, it's Normandy. Run.
Hey, what up, guys? Are you guys
What up, buddy?
participating?
Yep, we're at main menu.
All right, what are you guys running for?
I'll be running air support.
Yeah, same these.
All right, so I got 2 air support guys.
I saw in chat that both swings mates were gonna drive Ursus.
Yeah.
Air support here too.
Oh, hello.
The ship won't open its door. I'm kind of frustrated.
So I guess I'll be piloting an Ursa. I mean driving. Sorry.
Yeah, I just gotta see where our op 4 people are gonna be.
Yo, Zed, you still in
is
here?
gonna be in Ursus.
Huh?
Hey guys.
Said that up 4 are gonna be in Ursus.
No, op 4 is not gonna be in Ursus. That's gonna be blue 4, our guys. Op 4 are the enemies.
Hi, hello.
But if we don't have any people, then we can't do this op because there's a lot more friendlies than there is enemies.
Did you assign or have volunteers for?
What's up, Phoenix?
Did you have people assigned to Op 4?
No, because every time we do ops, we can never hard put numbers in or people in.
Yeah, I.
Do you need Air Force Op 4 too, or?
No, I just need ground
I mean,
opposition.
if it happens,
I'm useless on the ground.
If we have to, I guess I don't know. I could or something. Or if last op 4 wants to do it.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
That was fun.
That was funny. Yeah, because we can't do
I don't
this.
want to volunteer any of you guys, so like, I don't know.
Basically, just fill out the squads with what you need, and then everyone else can be on op 4. Probably an easy way to do it.
Yep.
Op 4 with I can go spawn my Aurora. You can come looking for us. Wait,
Op 4 will be on the ground.
Zed's still in here, right? He's in this room.
Yes.
So I hopped out of your ship thinking we were gonna have to.
That was Akira's ship.
All right,
Was it Kira's?
so
Yeah, okay.
let's do this. If you are Kiss, hop down to room 1, op room 1. Blaqkstar, Phoenix, you guys said you're gonna run Cass.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hop down to room 1.
Who's playing op 4?
Ooh. Okay. 19 people in this op room. Alright. That's just, there's no way this is just blue 4. It's gotta be the whole thing. Plus the 7 guys in the other room. 26 guys on this op. I'll take it. As soon as we get this rolling, Da 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 da. But yeah, I don't know about you guys, but if you haven't checked out the PTU yet, I definitely recommend it. It's fucking fantastic. If you have access to it, you know, clear up some space on that SSD. You know, pop it into the cooker there, install it, and then give it a shot because it's a completely different
Hi,
Star
hello.
Citizen experience. Hello. But I want to thank everybody who's tuning in so far. We're going to get this ball rolling again. We're assembling in the menu to start this op off. For those who are tuning in newly, we are running an op, combined forces op that we're calling Operation Serrated Blade.
I do believe that Abercite is already
It's a
started
3-part
forming
op
a
that
party.
we ran Wednesday, Thursday, and today.
That's right. Most people should have a party invite if I see them online at this point, and I'll just continue to monitor.
I don't have you, but I'll just join in off someone else.
Yeah, this is Zed. Can I get an invite?
If you're just tuning into the channel, if you're new to the channel, my name is Comrade Blaqkstar. I'm a pilot with the Interstellar Management Corporation. We are a PMC org with fully fleshed infantry, air force, economy,
All right, everyone
support
I see
divisions.
online who's on contacts
If you're
is
looking
in
for a
game.
group of people to play with,
If
highly
you
recommend
don't have a
checking us
party
out. The
invite, I'll just
IMC,
keep
one
looking.
word,
Otherwise, you're just gonna have
on
to join off somebody
RSI's
else.
site. If you go into the org section. If you like what you're about to see, if you like what you've seen on the channel so far, drop a like, drop a subscribe. A lot of my viewers still aren't subscribed, so I'd love to see you guys, you know, hit that button and ring that bell. What's that?
Can you throw me an invite? I don't think he's Abercite.
Roger, having a look.
Oh yeah, I think I need an invite as well.
Yeah, Blaqkstar and Echo 975 still need an invite.
Echo's gone out.
$28 guys, nice, good head count, good turnout. It's definitely enough for
Abercite, if you
teams.
do want to add me, it's Roz all fool. I just added you.
Yeah, there might be some issues. There might be some issues tonight with the number of people. They're also down for maintenance, so if we don't get everybody invited, just join in on somebody else. But I'll try my
Sounds
best.
good. Sounds good. No worries.
Op 4 can wear any armor.
Anyway, the point of the operation
Yeah, get the scariest
is
shit you
a
find.
hypothetical scenario where the Stanton Dynamics mining site failed to conduct its scheduled check-in with the IMC headquarters, and after multiple attempts to establish contact, the site remains dark. Our objective is to figure out the source of this and recover the IMC assets and personnel who may or may not still be there. It's a multi-staged joint operation with a 3-part approach. Wednesday, intel was recovered. Thursday, the Helljumper team began exfil while avoiding enemy attempts to locate them. And today, air support on my team will be continuing to assist with the exfil to complete that, get our guys out and into safety, while also keeping the intel intact. So we'll see how that goes.
Huge machine gun. Let's Rambo this shit.
Just let me know when you guys are launching in. I'll just join in. I'll join on you. Why, yes.
Alright, I think at this point all the invites that are going out have gone out. If you have not received one, just try to join in with somebody else.
Right.
Or
Okay, are we... Hold.
Yeah, we're good to go.
Alright, Normandy, I think everybody here who has an invite's going to get one. I'm kind of ready to launch when you are.
alright, yeah, let's launch. Then once we in game, you the Blue 4 team get to Shubin and get your convoy prepped. VAs, make sure that you guys have that Cuddy Black on standby because you're gonna be running overhead. And all the Op 4 go to room 3 after we launch.
Alright, this is your notice. We're going to be launching shortly. I will broadcast to all other channels. Launching.
When you're in Surfer and you get an employment opportunity. How does that work? It's an employment opportunity. Never done that before.
It's a shady business with shady people.
Yeah, it's where you show up to the warehouse and the next thing you know, you're waking up in a bathtub missing a kidney.
In Shanghai.
Sounds like someone's never sold drugs before.
Yes.
We were no joke.
Is that room
Yes, sir.
3, right?
Yeah, we're on a room.
Op 4 is in room 3. Yeah.
What now?
Peace out.
Yeah.
Have fun killing me.
So we need more air support.
That's on Normandy.
Yep. So we got things rolling, Phoenix in TeamSpeak. Anything that if we need close air support, it'll be called from myself for the Hell Jumpers. If you need anything, probably not from, like, probably won't happen, but if you need anything from the Hell Jumpers to do, just yell at me. I'll verify with you. Pass it on.
Want me to jump in TeamSpeak? I haven't worked on the Whisper since, but at least I can.
No, it's not a problem, because you guys will be able to utilize this chat for your guys' communication.
Okay.
I'm basically your link to the Hell Jumpers right now since all of them are muted.
He's the JTAC.
Copy. Is anyone streaming for you?
Say that again.
Is anyone streaming for you?
No. I'm about ready to broadcast a message for the Hell Jumpers to stream for me. So this is our team, correct? There's nobody from outside in here.
Correct.
Systems green.
Awesome.
Okay, so we're kind of running the convoy as a decoy. They're going to be empty shells, so that way we can dispatch a QRF team via Cuddy Black or whatever we have on standby to drop in where we need them. The convoy is mostly there, so if it comes to defending one or the other, we have more defense needed for the Cutlass Black, transporting our troops.
So
those
then,
bounties
Phoenix, what are we gonna be
on the
doing?
radar.
As the Jaegers? What do you want me to pull?
Blaqkstar, what loadout did you want to run on your?
I'll be running the mass driver loadout on my Saber.
All right. Because I'm just trying to think if there'll be 3 of us in here. If me and Stressel have Gatling guns, and that way, if anything, at least one of us can provide the ground support over mass driver. Yeah, Stressel, go ahead and take your stalker.
I had a question about that as well. Does the the C788, that size 4 autocannon, is it working properly? Like, is there explosive damage, or should I just grab a Gatling for the nose as well?
The explosive damage doesn't work yet.
Okay, so... Well, that's a shame.
Blaqkstar, I joined the side chat that you made.
Okay, cool. I have another one, but for some reason Echo Romeo got my invite instead of you.
Okay.
That's weird.
I'll leave that one then.
Well, no, I'm saying that one because I'm going to keep it. I have I have several side chain channels, but removing Echo. Ross, you're on air support, yeah? Yeah, he's on air support.
Ross is on Op 4.
Oh, is he? Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it looks like air support is Blaqkstar, Phoenix, and Stress.
Strel stuff, yeah.
And okay.
Stuff.
Okay, cool. Strel
Sorry,
stuff.
No, it's alright. I don't mind too much.
Russian
Cool.
accent next time.
I got you, but I'm going to invite you guys to a side channel in-game that I have that we can use to communicate and keep this channel a little bit less cluttered.
Well, I've got to set a keybind for game chat then.
In-game, by default, it's the numpad plus sign.
I deleted it because of joysticks.
Fair enough.
AFK for a second.
Copy.
And so that'd be VoIP push to talk for radio comm.
Yep. And then you'll need to join or connect to the audio channel by hitting F11, clicking on the channel, and then clicking on the toggle on the upper right.
Can you go through that again?
Yeah, so, okay, there you are. I see you. So you'll want to hit F11 and then look for the CAS, the Close Air Support Side Chain channel. Click on that, and then it'll change the main channel's content. You'll see connect to audio channel as a toggle. Cool, there you go. So then we'll be able to hear each other. Checking comms.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Check. Are you hearing me?
I heard you say, oh yeah, but that was in proximity check.
Checking.
I didn't hear anything over the radio.
Checking side chain.
I can see that you've got voice activity, I just don't hear anything. I can hear you, Phoenix.
Copy, Phoenix. Can you hear me?
Copy. Okay, go ahead and spawn my ship and just wait outside PO airspace.
Do all of you have TeamSpeak downloaded and set up?
No, we're
There's only a few.
No, air support is using an in-game sidechain to communicate.
Okay. I was just curious because in case you had to coordinate with the convoy, I could just drag and drop one of you guys from TeamSpeak in there, but we'll work on that in the future.
Copy that, Gunner.
We're still trying to coordinate with Void Angels too, Phoenix. With the TeamSpeak stuff, it's a little confusing for them.
Yeah, no worries. Probably have to do like a midweek, like hour-long tutorial, or maybe not hour, just
yeah,
catch-ups like that. So on up nights, it doesn't delay us longer than necessary.
Check.
Yeah,
Alright, I'll
VAs
be
are all
full.
right now.
Where is our rendezvous? Or have we established that yet?
I think Shubin, unless I'm mistaken.
Okay.
Shubin was a staging point last time.
Yeah, I'm under. I believe it's Shubin as.
Shubin, we're going to be spawning on our vehicles.
I'm gonna put the sidechain back together so we can get this working.
You guys, what do you mean by sidechain? Are you just using like a text chat for you guys?
No, so you can go into F11, click on that plus on the upper left, and it'll create a new channel, and you can connect to that as an audio channel, and then use the numpad plus to do voice comms on that. You can set up as many.
So you guys are able to communicate from different aircraft in game.
Yep.
Yeah, and we get radio filters and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what we're using TeamSpeak for.
For radio filters?
Well,
yeah, we have that too.
Have that too, yeah.
Yes.
Checking the mic. Can you hear me? Bueller, can you hear me?
Gunner, copy.
Got you loud and clear, Leggerin.
Do you have a vessel to Shubin?
I'm not in game. I'm having to watch from stream.
Copy. I'll bullet order.
Say again your last?
I'll bullet it to the
Oh, copy that.
Quantum travel initiated.
If you're gonna be, are you just gonna be chilling up in Noble Squad Leader chat?
Maybe. I'm getting a lot of comms traffic through my channel.
Hey, I can hear
Yeah,
you now.
The thing that I was trying to prevent. That's why I had to hop up the
Oh.
platoon. If you're staying up there, I just need a.
Hey, that must have
If you're
just
not,
been
don't worry
an issue
but,
with where I was positioned or something.
And then communications with all fire teams.
Which you can do that as channel commander from Gold Team.
Sorry, one more time, Phoenix.
Oh.
Is there
Yep.
a max distance?
All the fire teams and squad leader.
I'm not aware of any max distance.
Quantum travel complete.
I can't hear Phoenix, so I was wondering who you were talking to.
That's why I was pushing for you guys to go in gold. That way you can communicate with the convoy too.
We're meeting up at Shubin, right?
Correct, on Damar.
Copy.
Blaqkstar, we should test in 3.9 BTU if they'll add another infraction for flying while intoxicated.
Right. I'll tell you what, man. 11 hours in prison, even though you can work it down in about 2-3 hours through mining, it's a deterrent, man. It's enough to make you think twice about committing a crime. Coming from a guy who runs around with max crime stat on the regular.
I'm just waiting to see how. I mean, who's during an op who's going to be tested, like working at a comm station, to keep turning it off so that the whole, org doesn't get thrown in jail at the end of this thing.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about too. Is how we can create some sort of SOP to address that ahead of time. I guess we're not really ahead now, but we should address that.
Yeah, or otherwise our comms or ops will be limited to Levski.
Yep.
Or our radar stations.
Would you guys be able to invite me to the party so I don't have to look for you guys in space?
Travel initiated.
Yeah, I think you should be able to get an invite. Aberzite is the party lead. I don't think he's in this, but if you go into the...
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I'll ping you at the
Could you
general.
please have Aberzite, I'll stress about, say something in the global chat, so Aberzite can invite him to...
You need Aberzite to say something in global chat?
No. One of my guys on air support, Scroll Stone, needs an invite to a party from Aberzite.
Okay, have him write it in global, and I'll notify Aberzite so we can see the name.
He just went to global right now.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated.
Whoa. Hey, that's pretty weird.
Quantum travel complete.
Invite should be making his way shortly.
Quantum travel initiated.
I will be proud to report that in the PTU they've returned to the functionality of the right shift in locking your pitch and yaw. Oh, I don't hear you now. That's cool. It's really awesome.
Quantum channel complete.
Be advised, friendly Saber Comet is entering airspace.
Jaeger Command, be advised, we got an updated map where the objective is, the AO. If you'd like that, I can send that over to you.
Yes, please, Connor.
With that as well, you'll also see the convoy route, what they're utilizing.
Streltsov, go ahead and land on me. Save our gas.
Landing gear deployed. Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Deck. Proximity alert. Head. Engines online.
Blaqkstar, I'm going out of game to look at.
Copy that. Too many rocks. Trying to scratch my paint here. It's a big pain in my ass trying to find a place to land that isn't strewn with rocks everywhere. Here we go.
Proximity alert. Deck. Proximity alert. Starboard. Engine. Engines online.
Right on a rock.
Proximity alert. Starboard. Landing complete. Engines offline.
Okay. Waiting on further orders. Waiting orders.
Fly Green, are you going to be communicating with the Jaegers here for your guys' air support convoy?
I see that you're talking, but I have no idea what you're saying because I
Gunner
can't hear
copy.
you. Again.
Thanks.
In the event that I need Jaeger support, I will message you here via voice.
Roger, Dodger.
What's the convoy index looking like? Light green. You guys are running 2 Ursas and 1 Cyclone?
Negative. 3 Ursas and probably a Cyclone AA.
No, we only allotted 2 Ursas. That's supposed to be. I told Apperside about that. So substitute one of the Ursas with just a Cyclone.
Just spawn, just reclaim the Ursa and spawn it again.
What?
If we're 1 Ursa short, we can always
No,
spawn.
we're only allowed to use 2 Ursas for this op apparently, so. How are we supposed to know if the enemy's in position? Are they sending out a message, or was anybody told about that?
Check, check. Can you hear me? Okay.
Jaeger Command, are your units ready to go? Or are you still getting things situated?
Oh, we're ready.
Copy. Ground side, just making minor adjustments. We'll be ready to go here very shortly.
Copy that.
Proximity alert. Head.
Oops.
Proximity alert. Deck. Landing gear deployed. Proximity alert. Starboard. Proximity alert. Port. Landing complete. Engines offline.
Okay. Oh, what's that? Streltsov. In an Avenger Titan. No, it's not a bad ship. It's actually a really solid starter ship. To be honest. To be or not to be.
Intelligent Command here. For the Petty Reds and everything, any vehicles that are near spawn areas, can we get those moved? They're unable to spawn the remaining Cyclones.
Engines online. Proximity alert. Port. Launch complete.
Gunner.
Yep.
Can you give me a heads up when the Grey 4 has been set up? Because I do not believe they are in the same AO as they were when we launched our mission 2 days ago.
They, whenever I talked to them just a minute ago, they said that they are ready for us whenever. So they should be in their position.
Love the weather. Daymar. Planet of sunshine.
Were the VAs in here moving those vehicles?
I like that we've at least got a sunrise instead of a sunset. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. And all the British people tune out. That didn't sound British at all.
Yeah, because we're getting our convoy formed up now. Should be pushing out here shortly. What's your plan of attack right now? Are you guys just staying overhead on standby?
Yeah. Yeah, we're waiting for
Okay.
further orders.
Yes, Gunner.
Sorry, Phoenix.
No, that's fine. We're not anticipating up for air. But if we do, then the three of us will deter them as long as we're.
Copy.
And then two of us have loadouts to aid with ground units. Should you need to make the call.
they'll be able to provide close air support from air to ground?
As much as Star Citizen allows. Yes.
Okay, okay.
I'll put these Scorpions to the test.
I've got a Revenant that I kind of want to tear some ground up.
Helljumper Command, come in.
Go for Helljumper Command.
Are you aware of any sort of surveillance issues that we faced the other day during our initial reconnaissance in regards to if there's a maximum flight ceiling that we are maintaining during this?
Negative, I wasn't informed on any information regarding that. The only information we got was opposing forces is typically piratey, so they're going to be limited on their ships and technology that they're utilizing.
Copy that, understood. Thank you, Helljumper.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some more coffee rolling while we wait.
Just got the. Just milk and mine, please.
You advise Jaeger Command. Hell jumpers are preparing to move out.
Copy that. I need a confirmation that the Red Eyes spotted site is the site of AO.
Is that updated in the map library?
It should be.
The OBJ?
Yes, that is the sighting, and recomposition is where my Red Eye is.
Copy. We're not going to be able to get it confirmed until we get there. The two VAs that are supporting the Hell Jumpers, who is that?
That is Kith and Forge.
Kith and Forge are driving the Ursus.
Okay, could we have you guys in TeamSpeak hop down so you can communicate with our gold team? They're the ones that
Which
are in the
channel?
convoy. Gold team?
Copy.
Also, we do have intel confirmed, Jaegers, that there is a Warden, an Aurora, and another unidentified ship that is there in the objective area.
Copy that.
Copy that.
Air support can have a tendency to be a little bit dry, but once we've got our enemies in the range of our radar, I think we're going to have a little bit of a different story to tell. It's going to get pretty hairy if they've got a warden coming to us. Or
New updates to the objective map where enemy location is precise.
Can I get someone to move Chenkov to gold team?
On it. He's moved.
Engines online. Launch complete. Proximity alert. Deck. Landing gear.
Jaeger command, our convoy's on the move now.
Copy that. Jaeger's in the air.
I was like,
Jaegers, let's space ourselves evenly amongst the convoy. Keep it low.
Proximity alert. Deck. Proximity alert. Head.
We setting a speed limit for now.
Shields offline. Weapon systems offline.
I will outmaneuver anything on the ground. But just move to within 500 meters of the con. Phoenix taking port if Struff's fuel take.
Copy that.
Can you send
Blaqkstar
that
taking
again?
starboard.
Rigel, this Cuddy Black's not moving.
stand by waiting on I.
Copy that. I'm hoping that turning off my shields, my weapons, going into stealth mode, and suppressing my IR will help to keep the location of the convoy secret from Op 4. Phoenix, have you gone into stealth mode, turned off shields and weapons? Is that what we're doing, or does it matter that we keep the location of the convoy secret?
No, that's thank you for the reminder. Yeah, stealth mode is engaged. I will disable shields and weapons until
Cool. Roger that. Convoy's moving. Who's shooting?
Streltsov, you know how to turn off your shields.
Yeah, shields and weapons are off.
Copy that. Go ahead and suppress IR if you haven't, and bring your power slider to below the stealth threshold.
It is.
Cool, thanks, buddy.
Proximity alert. Head.
Can I get a confirmation on a Captain West?
Proximity alert. Deck. Proximity alert. Port.
He's playing Op 4.
Captain West is up for.
Shields online. Shields offline.
Oh, hey, we've got comms in global about our op.
What's it saying?
Thought you were all talking about all the activity at Daymar. Seems like some kind of org event is going on here.
Is that like a third party, somebody outside the org saying that?
I believe so.
Yeah, Dysonian.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep our eyes out. Air support.
Checking for active bounties. Seawoody and Chenkov have bounties.
Okay, Dysonian is just here to watch. Oh, he's here in the tally. Okay.
There is a enemy retaliator they are requesting on that being taken care of.
Yeah, that's Dysonian. He said he's just checking this out. Do you want to blow him up anyway?
Stand by on that.
Cool.
Proximity alert. Head.
You can tell him to clear off as well.
Yep, just give him a warning to keep his distance. If he has any trouble or gives us any trouble, take him out.
Copy. And Helljumper Command, 2 of our guys, 1 Op 4 and 1 in, I believe, the convoy, have...
Shields.
You said...
Chenkov and Seawoody. Seawoody is an Op 4, but Chenkov has...
Yeah, I think that Retaliator is getting a radar lock on our friendly Cuddy Black. Can we get in contact with him? Take care of him?
He's saying he's leaving now.
Okay.
Or drawn back a bit.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Deck. Proximity alert. Port. Proximity alert. Starboard. Proximity alert. Deck. Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Starboard.
There's Rigel Op 4.
Rigel doesn't know what's going on.
Okay. Got it.
You got a request from Convoy. Can we have your Jaegers keep some distance from Convoy? Keep eyes on, but not just directly overhead.
Copy that. I'm gonna space out to a kilometer.
Copy, thank you.
Rigel's the investor.
We got eyes on possible enemy.
Location.
No, that was a question. You guys were chatting about Rigel.
Rigel responded to say he doesn't know what's going on. I don't think he's hostile.
Copy. What, in reference to the convoy, where is he at now?
He is behind the convoy.
I'm going to shoot him.
About a half click.
Are there any possible radar logs that the Jaegers are picking up at the convoy right now?
Negative.
Copy.
Hull Jumper Command, is Lygerine in a starship?
He is currently within the convoy.
Who's in a Sentinel? Is that one of our, or is that up for Chenkov?
Hull Jumper Command.
Be advised, convoys returning to Shubin. Navigational errors are resetting.
Copy that.
Copy. Hull Jumper Command, is Chenkov in convoy? Or?
Yes. Yes, be advised, he is a friendly. That is our forward reserver, eyes in the field.
Roger, Dodger.
Jaeger Command, this is Hull Jumper Command. Get a request from convoy to dispatch one of your Jaegers to fly over objective area, possibly get eyes on enemies.
Copy. Just referencing the updated map.
Copy. See anything, just, or whoever you have sent out, just let me know. We're gonna relay that back.
Copy. Is recon team still in position?
Recon team is in position on reference to the map towards objective area. They want to send a flyover to see if there's anything in the general area they may have missed.
Blaqkstar, we're on cover.
Sorry, can you repeat?
Would you mind doing that brief recon?
Yeah, that's fine. Is that in the direction of Chenkov?
Stand by. Let me confirm that they want you heading towards his direction.
Roger.
That is an A-firm, Chenkov's location.
Copy, Blaqkstar's en route.
Proximity alert.
I've got Aurora MR on radar.
Copy. Is that around the, that objective area is confirmed? Is there any structures or anything?
Stand by.
Solid.
I have radar locks. Ooh, I've got missiles inbound on my location.
Copy, you are taking enemy fire.
Affirm. Alright, to about the 2 or 3 o'clock of Chenkov from your position is a Vanguard Sentinel. It's inside of a crater.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Deck.
Okay, sounds good. Relayed that information back to him, so if you don't need to stick around there, you don't need to. You don't have to.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Deck. Nitrogen full. 75%. Proximity alert. Proximity alert. Head.
Is convoy still en route to Shubin?
Stand by on that traffic.
That doesn't look nearly
Convoy
as
is
cool, does
currently
it?
experiencing navigational problems. Can we get a Jaeger to kind of lead up the convoy in the direction of where they should be traveling? Where is the objective area?
Roger that, I've got you.
Copy.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Head.
The 3 triangle blips in front of you, Blaqkstar, is that where the enemies are at?
That is correct.
Copy.
Proximity alert port.
Request from convoy for Jaegers to pull in closer to the convoy as they approach the objective area.
Proximity alert head.
Copy that. Taking out port side.
Streltsov taking the rear.
Shields online. Weapon systems online.
It's probably a good time to leave stealth.
Yeah, we've already taken fire, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Shields offline. Weapon systems offline.
I've got a radar lock on me.
That's me, Blaqkstar. Just keep an eye on train.
Oh, copy. Okay. Let me turn stealth back off then.
Weapon systems online. Shields online.
If the convoy seems to be losing their navigation again, if you want to come in front of them, Blaqkstar, just so you can guide them where they need to.
Have them pull right. They're right. They're literally right behind me.
Got a copy.
Jaegers, also be advised, we do have EMP capabilities within the convoy. If we do fire those off, you will be notified to leave the area so you don't become affected by that.
Copy, thank you.
Proximity alert.
Appreciate that.
Proximity alert deck. Proximity alert head. Proximity alert port. Proximity alert deck. Proximity alert starboard. Proximity alert deck. Proximity alert head.
OBJ is about 2 clicks, 12 o'clock.
Proximity alert deck. Proximity alert.
Is there any VA in here that is currently back at base with the Cuddy Black?
Negative.
Yeah,
All VA.
yeah, we've been at base in the Cuddy Black the whole time. We're wondering why the hell jumpers are flying.
Oh yeah, we're trying to figure that out. If you guys were going to be...
They're supposed to be in Ursa's.
Proximity
And this Cuddy Black that the VAs are flying is a patrol.
Okay.
No dropship was authorized.
There was a Cuddy Black authorized.
Not a dropship. Only overhead.
I think it was just for patrol.
Well, we're gonna need that Cuddy Black pushed out of the convoy. Do you guys want to fly that out?
Proximity alert deck.
Yeah. Yeah, we can fly it out. I'm just not understanding what hell jumpers are doing.
Flying the vehicle?
Proximity alert head. Alert deck.
Alright, one of the hell jumpers is just gonna fly out to the convoy with the never head.
Copy this. Copy Black. We'll just remain stationary at the.
Proximity alert.
We'll stand down.
Copy.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Head.
Our OBJ is just over this hill. 810 meters. I've got one additional contact, just came onto radar. Stand by. Oh, that's our tally. He's leaving though.
Proximity alert. Deck. Proximity alert. Head.
Nice, bro.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Deck. Proximity alert. Deck. Landing gear deployed. Engines offline. Landing complete.
Nice, Phoenix. Looks like our hell jumpers are loading off. Doing a little dance to the Chris Roberts for good luck.
Jaegers, convoys requesting distance to objective area from their current location.
Distance to OBJ is 800 meters, 12 o'clock.
Solid copy, thanks.
Who's in that freelancer?
I was about to ask the same.
Freelancer, moment.
Just flew over the air. It may be someone looking for sea woodies.
I'm hearing a fire over the ridge.
I don't have a name on the Lancer.
Undertones, it's a bounty hunter.
Should we take care of him?
Jaegers, we need air support for convoy.
Roger that. Company convoy.
Landing gear retracted.
Bounty hunters in the area. Weapons hot.
Roger. Engaging bounty hunter, freelancer. Looks like he's an armistice.
He's on foot.
Roger.
Make leader engage. Algebra.
You're clear to engage. Be advised, new pirate ship is ending. Currently, the Ursa rovers are rolling with full jumper packages.
I've got a crime stat now.
Oh, you got him? Nice.
Yeah, I destroyed this vehicle. I don't know if I killed him.
Proximity alert. Head.
The air command returning to
Proximity alert. Head.
Solid copy. You dealt with the threat.
His ship is destroyed.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Head.
Check.
Of course he's bringing a hammerhead. That's what they all say.
There is a hammerhead inbound. Can we get a confirm that's not friendly?
He's in chat. I don't see a hammerhead inbound quite yet.
Yeah.
Copy.
But one Jaeger does now have a crime stat.
Solid copy.
So, affirmative that the threat had been eliminated.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Starboard. Proximity alert. Deck.
Be advised, Jaegers, convoy's gonna start expanding distance in between Vicks. We're anticipating taking enemy contact up ahead shortly.
Be advised, we will have at least a few enemies inbound, possibly on our hammerhead, but count on multiple ships.
Copy that. That's third party outside of the operation.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Awesome. If that is the case, let's intercept quickly. Use as many as you can, but can we at least keep one Jaeger with the convoy?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really equipped for air-to-air, so I'll let you two handle that.
Roger that.
If you do need, we can communicate with the Cyclones too. Like they might be taking fire.
Who's firing? The Infernion? Oh, he's on our side, okay.
Looks like Helljumpers are taking fire on the convoy right now.
Hey, could you relay the message my team speak just crashed? I have 3 on-foot targets to the right.
Yeah, I see.
9:30. No, sorry, 3 o'clock of Shepherd 1's nose.
I've got a heat signature being targeted.
Proximity alert. Hit.
Air support, please hold fire.
Air support's holding.
Could you please relay the message that Shepherd 1 and Shepherd 2 are going to hold here? The Cyclones can go down to engage the AO. Please retrieve the targets. Make sure the VIPs stay alive. Regroup.
Copy. You want the Cyclones to retrieve the targets?
Copy that. I'm gonna stay on the ridge and provide eyes. I lost contact with Red Eye.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Deck. Proximity alert. Starboard.
Alright, message was relayed. Shepherd 1, Shepherd 2, hold pause. Cyclones push down to objective area and exfil package.
Red Eye, this is Gold Eye. Do you read?
Proximity alert. Deck.
Can you confirm, Ligreen, you want the fire team staying overhead the canyon?
Gunner, be advised. I'm taking taking an observational position with the Ursas, and I'm sending red and gray team to go pick up the VIP.
Copy. Red and gray team, they're going on foot.
Yes, copy.
Copy.
We have an inbound freelancer.
Name?
Stand by. Keen shooter. 4 kilometers in closing. I'm engaging. Gordon, what's up, buddy?
Keen shooter is in the org.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay.
Keen shooter's part of the org. I don't know if he's off board though.
Okay.
He's in our channel.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't have Discord up.
Proximity alert. Deck. Proximity alert. Starboard.
Hey, no worries, buddy. Just come back to. Oh, you died on the other team. I understand. Your gun wasn't working. Oh no, that sucks, dude.
Prospector incoming.
Yep. Terrorize 22. 8 kilometers in closing. Should we engage?
I would send him a direct message first.
Copy, I'm hailing him.
Staying with convoy.
Who's here as mass drivers?
Cuddy Blacks.
Okay.
I believe the Op 4 is using the mass drivers as ground turrets.
The mass drivers are working.
Correct.
Be advised, our package may be in there. We cannot jeopardize to blow that ship up.
Scanning now.
Be advised, I have let the prospector know that he's in restricted airspace. I have no response this time.
Can I request the air to ground Jaeger, the front portion of the Sentinel, where its nose is pointed to in that canyon? Can you just hammer that area out? There's some leftover enemies.
Are those rocked?
Yeah.
I want to give the prospector a flyby.
Proximity alert. Head.
Not too close towards the nose of the Sentinel. It's deeper in the canyon.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Head.
What's up, Rolik? Thanks for watching, buddy. We have an Anvil Arrow inbound. That might be Roz. He may be joining air support. Yeah, that's Roz. He's coming to help us out.
It appears that this Sentinel is firing at a cyclone behind the.
Copy that. The Prospector is still moving up on you. Permission to engage.
Granted.
Engaging. Alright, I'll just fire across his bow.
Hell jumpers are having issues getting into the Sentinel at this time.
Are the Hell Jumpers firing at that cyclone?
Let me confirm.
Prospector's left.
Copy that.
That is a negative. No Hell Jumpers are firing at a cyclone. So take them out if you see them.
Destroy the turrets, right?
On the Sentinel? Solid copy. Hey, they are requesting Phoenix, if you could come down and try to blow open the back door of the Sentinel. They cannot get it open with small arms.
Copy.
Gotta be very careful. Priority target is inside the Sentinel. More than likely, need to keep them alive.
Tell the Hell Jumpers are back off.
Copy, they should be backing up.
Off target?
Off because they're firing at me with that.
Copy. Message was relayed. They should be backing off. Be advised, Hell Jumpers are taking enemy contact in front of the Sentinel.
Roger that, making a strafe.
Looks like enemies are maintaining center of canyon type location.
Are they on the southeastern end of it, or?
In reference to the Sentinel, it is directly in front of the Sentinel. I would say roughly 300 to 400 meters.
Copy.
Hell Jumper Command, I have a lot of desync. Can you confirm if the door opened?
Copy, standby. They are needing more shots to open that door.
Copy.
Desync is real. Oh. I'm taking damage, but I don't know how.
Sentinel has been destroyed.
Say again, use.
Yes, the. Yeah, it's.
Easy going.
having the jumpers do a clean sweep of the area to see if they spot any other enemies. And they're going to regroup and convoy order to head back to SCD-1. Can we get a Jaeger or two? Just any of you. Fly over and see if we can spot any more ships.
Yep.
Thank you.
Proximity alert. Head.
Get a crime stat when the ship was.
It's because they had a crime stat.
Oh, okay. Good point.
Not really sure what was going on there because I was watching these streams and they were putting multiple shots from railguns to that back door, so
Proximity alert.
could just be game issues.
Proximity alert. Head.
Did they hull jumpers attempt mining moves?
Fuck. What?
Cannot confirm at this time.
I'm watching wreckage just bounce around now.
Blaqkstar, you're missing a wing.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure am. I don't even have a cool story about it. I just accidentally clipped it
You
against
tried
a
to
cliff.
be cool and you clipped it against the rock.
Yeah, exactly.
Do we currently have a friendly Avenger in the sky?
Yeah, we've got a stalker.
So the Avenger is friendly?
Affirm.
Proximity alert. Deck.
Tell you what though, mass drivers were not the best option
Yo.
for possibly engaging ground targets.
I killed like 4 of your guys.
And we'll
I killed
wait
like
on the
0 of
debrief.
you guys.
We still got
Yeah, we're still in the op.
Okay.
Normandy says all op 4 have been cleared.
solid copy. I'm gonna relay all the jumpers to regroup into convoy and head back to SCD-1.
Landing gear deployed. Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Starboard. Proximity alert. Port.
Blaqkstar's at 29% fuel. I'm gonna go take care of that.
Copy.
You can actually refuel at the outpost.
Oh, well there we go. Fancy.
It has been working this patch.
Get a Jaeger or two in objective area to do some close flyovers. All up 4 is supposed to be killed, but we want to ensure that we're not leaving our package behind if it was wasn't on the ship. Might be 1 to 2 bodies. Just to cover more ground.
I've got an ample arrow with blue party marker. Can you confirm?
That's me.
Okay.
Landing gear deployed. Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Deck. Landing complete.
Alright, refueling, repairing, and then regrouping.
Jaegers, be advised, hell jumpers will be exfilling via Cuddy Black. Keep priority with that.
Roger that.
Copy.
God, come on. Repair. Let's go. Let's go. The repair may not be working for me at this pad. I think I'm going to have to actually hit a PO.
Copy that, Blaqkstar.
Proximity alert. Starboard. Launch complete. Landing gear retracted. Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Deck. Proximity alert. Port.
Be advised, Jaegers, we do have a ground convoy as well, if somebody wants to assist them with any cover.
Copy.
Copy.
Would that be forage?
They're heading back from Objective Area 2, SCD-1. Should be 1 Ursa, 1 Cyclone.
Repair was successful. I'm en route back.
First Code Black has arrived at Shiba.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Deck.
Returning to ground convoy.
Proximity alert. Deck. Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Deck. Landing gear deployed. Proximity alert. Head. complete. Shields offline. Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green. Landing gear retracted.
Mission complete.
Whoa, you've left your Ursa out here. You can't just finish without him.
Who's in the Ursa?
Looks like it's Forge.
I'm all the way.
Oh. My bad. You are 1.3 clicks out.
Yes, I am currently navigating through space. Hopefully, no Cutlass Black will destroy me with this.
Was it 30K?
Hopefully not.
Proximity alert. Deck.
Doesn't sound good.
Proximity alert. Head.
Okay, so Forge has made it to Armistice Zone, and he's the only one that reported not being in the Armistice Zone. We're gonna call this a wrap. Mission.
Victory flares.
I wouldn't say mission successful, but mission's complete.
Copy. You want me to go ahead and get everybody in the Discord here for debrief? Well, people, I mean, unmute.
Bro, that was crazy.
Yeah, it looked like it got pretty spicy down on the ground there.
Dude, we were holding up, dude. We had perfect setup, bro. Yo, who was in that? Who was in that cyclone? I took out the gunner of that cyclone. Who was that?
You got shark bait.
I got shark bait. Oh, I ripped shark bait, dude.
It's a good kill. You were heavily desynced, but it was a fair kill. Did we kill you? That's the question.
Yeah, you guys killed me near the end.
Okay, so if we didn't kill you on that ridge, then yeah, because we like put headshots into you.
Yeah, you guys ended up killing me when what's it called? We were up on the ridge, and we went and moved downward into the canyon, and I saw a few of your members, and I started shooting at one. I hit him so many times, and he med-penned, and then he turned back around a rock and killed me. I was trying to run up back to the hill.
Alright, Moondog, are you kicking this debrief?
I guess so.
Okay.
Normandy had to go, but yeah, this op went sideways, and I think what we learned from this is a couple different things. We probably need a big briefing before it goes, an op like this happens, rather than just a document, because there was a lot of confusion as to what hell jumpers are supposed to do. You guys were supposed to be in an Ursa, and the Cuddy Black was supposed to be following over his patrol. But I think the other thing is that could never be communicated to the hell jumpers because they're all muted in different TeamSpeak channels, and we kind of need to talk about the organization and how to use it. I know that why you guys mute Discord. It's the same reason the VA does, because it's chaos trying to listen to TeamSpeak and Discord. And what would make sense is there needs to be some kind of command whisper for the leaders in TeamSpeak. That way, we don't have that confusion.
That's why we were utilizing in here in Discord. I was able to communicate with the Jaegers and anybody else that needed to be on the bigger spectrum of things. And if anything needed to be passed to the Hell Jumpers, like you were saying, the Cutlass Black thing, I immediately passed that down, and that got taken care of at their levels without us hearing all the chatter.
I just want to say beyond that, you cannot have channels that are locked out to the game master. In this case, Normandy, Moondog, they were the game masters. You cannot have them blocked out of your TeamSpeak channels. They need to have access so they can communicate to everyone. They were organizing this op, and they were blocked out from almost half the members who were participating. So that
they couldn't
needs to be
join.
addressed.
Okay, that was never the intention that nobody can join in those sections. So that just may be a the channel editing issue.
Yeah, I think that there just needs to be a meeting, probably with all 3 branch leaders, to talk about how do we organize TeamSpeak in a way that works for each branch, but then also where command, whoever that may be, can communicate with all those as well.
Yep.
I mean,
I have
this
an
was a good
idea.
learning experience. And I think there was also just taking, a word from different VA members that there was a situation where a VA was piloting a craft and a Helljumper took over the pilot of that craft. That's an issue.
That was for the ground convoy, right?
I believe so.
Okay. Yeah, because that's the same thing of the communication where we need to figure out. We were told the Hell Jumpers were going to be maintaining the vehicles, so, and then we got put with, no, the VAs are going to drive them. So yeah, we'll just have to talk about those things.
Yeah,
there was a separate incident during a switch halfway through the operation, which I think is what he's referring to.
Yeah, I think that maybe a way to resolve that would be more than just a document, an actual briefing before. It could take 30 minutes, 15, I have no idea, but just where it's kind of verbally gone over what the op is, because I think that's part of what the confusion. Some people read the document and thought one thing when others thought another.
Okay.
May I chime in?
Sure.
Okay, so all in all, given the outcomes of the first 2 operations, this is a resounding success. The first operation was less than optimal. In my operation 2 days ago, I was given bad intel, and I was basically flying blind and at night. And the only reason why I didn't get confirmation on the Op4 location is the server 30K before we found it. During the operation, I had to switch with the VA member because communications between myself, my eye in the sky, and the driver, it got way too chaotic, especially sitting on a gold team and relaying orders to Shepherd 1 and Shepherd 2 to guide the convoy. I switched solely to eliminate chatter in the channel, and it worked with moderate success. My ears aren't bleeding as much anymore. One thing that we're going to have to keep in mind for future operations is when we are stashing VIPs on a ship, that ship absolutely must be unlocked. If it is not unlocked, it is inaccessible. We tore open the Sentinel door. I watched it pop open myself, meaning it was accessible, but the door did not open or close. It was just slivered. So by the time anybody realized that the door was actually open but inaccessible, the Sentinel door, killing the VIPs. So for that one mission checkpoint, I would say that was a failure. For the operation, finding the Op4 location, uh, based on the intel that we had, we found that. Like I said, it took a lot of work outside of ops, and I want to give a big shout out to Chenkov, because not only has he relayed pertinent information of targets and uh, detailed information, he was the one that was able to guide the Shepard convoy to the target. And even though I had to switch with Kith to get it there, he was still able to identify all targets, both friendly and enemy, before we got there. So congratulations, Chenkov. You've earned 2 badges today: the scouting badge and the target painting badge. Everybody give him a big round of applause.
Hey, congrats, buddy.
Hey, congrats.
Oh, that's all I have for now.
Okay, this is Ebrazite. I was running FAC within the Helljumper command section for this evening. From my point of view, comms went very, very smoothly. I had about 3 channels in my ear at all times, and between them, we were able to relay commands to the Jaegers through Gunner and Discord. If there were any issues with the op, Gunner relayed the change in the rules where we were not allowed to drop out of the Cuddy Black. And that was also previously clarified, like within the rules and within the docs, that was going to be used as a dropship with VA snipers. So we kind of changed some of our planning there to accommodate it. And I think they landed, they rejoined the teams, and we kind of adapted and were flexible with that. The one thing I want to call out for sure is, I think on the Helljumper side, I'm counting at least like 8 to 10 hours of prep work that we've done in the last 24 hours alone for the op, between Gunner, Ligerine, Chenkov, Raro, Echo 5, Daft, Doctor, Fennec. I'm probably missing a whole bunch of people, but like every single person had a ton of input. We had 3 or 4 different scenarios that we came up with to run. Unfortunately, we couldn't do the one that we really wanted to tonight because of the rule change, which was actually dropping a anti-air cyclone out of the Cuddy Black on site with 2 fire teams as the convoy pincered. So yeah, it was kind of cool with the setup. Unfortunately, it didn't get to play out, but again, that's part of the rules and changing of the op. I would also kind of like to get a bit more clarification next time around for which VAs are running with us, because we started our briefings today, I think 6 officially, 6 to 8 we were doing briefings for 2 hours, and prior to that we had done another 2 hours internally of briefings just to kind of get everyone up to speed. But it still wasn't very clear like who's going to be joining us in the vehicles and on the ships, so we kind of had to have those gaps in the plans and fill them in as we went. And I do want to thank the VAs that did participate with us. I think it was Forge and Kith that I know. Great job, guys. That's kind of all I have to say. I just think like the Helljumpers themselves, I ran with them, so I got to see what they did. Great job, and Jaegers as well for fire support.
Not like I do this every day now. It's just on Saturdays.
I mean, Normandy's not here, so I'm not sure what meetings were had or whatever, but conversations that he had with VA before the op, and just looking at the document, I don't see where there was a dropship. Maybe that was miscommunicated somewhere, but just from our communication with him during the op, that was not supposed to be happening, and that was why VAs were very confused and just kind of stood down because we didn't understand what was going on. Yep. We tried to I know we all tried to communicate, but we couldn't, and it's because the way these comms are organized. Which I think the solution to that is we just need to have a meeting with the branch leaders.
If we can schedule that, I'd like to do that because we whenever I caught Phoenix explaining how the TeamSpeak worked, just generally going through like how we anticipate or what will work the best. And if with the Void Angels there, whenever we want to have that conversation, I'd definitely like to get that figured out. That way we can go forward with it, because it is the one thing that I enjoyed about this was, yeah, there was some comms communication that could have been better, but once we talk, we'll get that figured out. But I wasn't having to listen to Fire Team's chatter, and I could relay messages from the Hell Jumpers and to the Hell Jumpers using TeamSpeak, and then talk to, Phoenix and any of the Jaegers here in Discord quite easily, and their conversations were not interrupting, one way or the other.
Can I chime in here since we're on the topic? Is that right?
Sure.
So with the comms thing, the Helljumper structure is set up perfectly. And if Gunner is in Discord, you need but tell one Helljumper, and the whole Helljumper org understands. So that's why it's set up like that. I don't think we meant to lock anyone out of the channels.
I understand. I know it works for you guys, but what I'm saying is that doesn't integrate with the other branches as well, and that's where we need to have that conversation. Because if all VA are listening to both Discord and chattering on TeamSpeak, we can't. Like for the same reasons that you guys mute it and just leave Gunner. It's maybe we need to have something similar to that, but that kind of TeamSpeak is set up in a way where we don't have to do that. Like we can have whisper, command whisper things, and I think that was, if we can move that direction, that would probably be better for all all branches to communicate together. And then even when Fleet comes into the picture, to where they're going to need to put out orders to everyone. I know how you guys have it set up where Gunner or Abrazite's relaying those commands, and maybe that will still work in some way, but we just got to figure out.
Yeah, I have a process planned out, but I'll whenever we can, I'll talk with Moondog, kind of run you through my thought process in it and see what'll work. But
I also have a question.
That's weird.
This was for Normandy, but it's not here. But it has to do with kind of what was discussed about the drop ships. So on a top level, was this op just for funsies, or was it meant to be like a real practical training PU application?
I think it's more PU application. This was similar to how a multi-day Nielsen armor, a bit more complex than our normal, just split into teams fighting each other. And I don't think this was a fail. I think we learned things from this, which was we got to figure out a different way to communicate.
So
communication, but
sorry, let me finish this real quick.
Yeah, I think you're gonna say what
if that's the case, and if the op order is going to be vague, then I suggest you don't rip away tactical freedom of whatever branch is doing the training. Because like as a Hell Jumper, I'm pretty frustrated that we weren't deployed to our full potential. In a real world situation, those pirates would just leave. If they saw a ground convoy coming, they would get in a spaceship and they would fly down. So a rapid response drop is what we consider to be the best option with a decoy convoy, and that was ripped away. If whoever's planning the ops, we can be very clear about that in the future. Is this a funzy op, or is it a random practice training here? If it's a real world practical training, there shouldn't be a cannon master. There should only be a mission.
Just on touching on that, from reading the doc and comparing it to different branches' missions, it was vague. But if you read the Helljumpers mission for Saturday, it is spelled out to where we have no parameters to reach out. So it's kind of in the sense, if we're practicing this for real, like to utilize it in the future, we wouldn't ever run a convoy like that.
There was also some talk in the Helljumpers, like in the planning of it, and I think this comes down to, again, what we were talking about with the inter-branch communication that we do need to be able to streamline.
Yeah.
That with the failures on, they weren't like full-on failures, but as far as like the second piece of the evidence not being communicated on Wednesday, which led to sort of a failure on Thursday with for the hell jumpers. I feel like if this was a real situation, we would have postponed any kind of feedback and just ran it again and again until we could actually get full on. And so I think that comes down to just some inter-branch communication and trying to figure out how best to work.
I mean, does everyone feel like we learned something here, and we can try complicate it off like this again in the future? It's just we need to modify it in a way that.
May I offer a suggestion? So I know that the information between branches was quite vague between the three ops, and you know, in a real world situation, that's probably what's going to happen. We got to pick our own information and we got to roll with it, and that's kind of what we did here. But if we're going to do the whole limiting resources, we should make the mini ops to go secure resources. So, for instance, instead of 2 ops to go confirm the op 4 location, right, and figure out what targets are there, you have like maybe Jaegers or Stanton Dynamics or the VA go confirm a site without getting shot down, and then relay that back or something, right? And that gives you, or that gives the next operations in the final mission the location of the op 4, and then you do a mini op with hell jumpers for equipment, right? And if we succeed in their this mission, right, we get to use this kind of equipment that would help us greatly with the final mission. Does that make sense?
I think so.
I'm in
I think-
full support of you, Moondog, of finding a way within TeamSpeak or Discord or a combination of both of being able to communicate with the different branches, as well as potentially creating a game master permission that has no whatsoever,
I know what you mean. They can
correct,
speak
correct,
over
I
everything.
can't speak,
Yeah.
that can speak over everything, that can enter and exit channels as they please, that can be given by a permission of a higher sort. So something that's akin to the board, or maybe it's fleet command that can pass that. I don't know, right? There's the mechanisms can be developed, but yes, I agree with you that communication in TeamSpeak between branches needs to get better.
Yeah, because Discord and Teams, it's just, I don't know why, but it's
ear rape. It's ear rape. Let's call it what it is. It's ear rape.
Yeah, that's why I know that's why you guys mute it. It's the same reason most of the VA do as well. You just can't hear. But when people are talking in both, you can throw all that out the window.
I think Gunner definitely he's probably going to touch on it, but the chain of command I think is going to be really important.
Yeah, whenever we have our talk, I'm kind of saving it because it doesn't. I can talk about it for hours, but whenever we talk about the communication stuff, Moondog, there is a process that worked out for all the branches together to collectively communicate and limit. Information will get passed. Sometimes it may take a second to get there, but that's a sacrifice that we have to make, so we're not all just trying to talk over each other.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think we approach it as a group thing. How to handle it.
In the future,
Who was in Shack Tactical?
Oh,
one of the greatest
sorry,
moments
C-Woody.
of my gaming career, I guess you want to call it that.
Jesus.
Watching 150 people say the same TeamSpeak channel and not say a fucking word. It's the most glorious thing in the fucking world, and I think the IMC has the ability to do that as well.
I think we're getting there. It's a road to get there. You don't get there over.
Yeah,
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Exactly.
In the future, I think that for ops like this one, we might set up a temporary text chat in Discord where leaders from all the branches can collaborate. Just a suggestion.
But, I mean, I know we're talking about a lot of communication stuff, and that was a big portion of this op, but overall, the op, I'm excited to see how it turned out, and I was watching from streams. It seemed that I was really impressed with the hell jumpers in the canyon, the organization, and all the chaos that was going on. And definitely the participation with combined arms coming together. I think it worked out quite fluently.
I think it was good for our first complicated op, you know, and the
Yeah,
fact that we learned something.
Doctors here, and I actually like this whole like week thing that happened. You know, like every branch got involved one way or another. Even like traders, you know, they have nothing to do right now, but now they at least get to participate and not just like fly around in their ships. Nothing, you know. And in the future, we should definitely try to have like a more of a VA/hell jumper meeting to discuss these things and how we want to go over so that, you know, confusions don't happen and everybody knows where they're supposed to be. Because, you know, things like this are very complicated and some things get left out, and it's not really anybody's fault. It's just, you know, this is a hard thing to do, and it's going to take a couple tries to get this right, you know, and if we keep at it, we'll be amazing.
Amen.
Yeah.
I love you guys. Every single one of you in this chat.
I want to highlight something that went really well, at least from what I was saying. The air support. Man, when we called for air support and the mobilization of how fast that command got relayed up and then got in, you know, obviously there's a tiny bit of lag, but like, oh man, it was wonderful to see and then watch. Like, we'd call for air support and then all of a sudden there's like 3 fighters flying right over our heads.
Especially when that dude, that bounty hunter came from my bounty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that was relayed up of like 4 channels above us, and then back down to the Jaegers. That was pretty cool.
And if I may, from somebody at the bottom, this is Echo 5, by the way, like Command did a really good job. Like, I was really pumped for this mission, like, all week. So, and I'm not just saying Helljumper Command, like, Command at all levels. Like, I've been telling my wife, I'm 33 years old, and like a child, been talking about this mission to my wife all week. So, I was really excited to do this.
Dude, I hear you. My girl hears about our shit all the time.
Yeah. So, like, super cool shit.
Yeah, I mentioned some frustrations earlier just to get them off my chest about the funsy onesies versus tactical value. But like, really, anytime we're rolling together with this many people on the server, like, we have improved so much. Because this is my 5th Saturday hop, and it's setup we had, and we got it all done. Like, yeah, we got a lot to improve. But like, I'm having a good time, dude. We're just sitting there, you know, in our rovers tonight, just bouncing around, and then we get out and we're like, oh shit, it's on. It was fun.
The global chat was talking about it, you know, like, I didn't really read a lot of it, but I did glance at it, and a lot of people were very interested in what's happening.
Yeah, they
so, little motherfuckers running around, you know, doing shit.
Yeah, one thing I'm really looking forward in 3.9 is the party and friend systems. I think I tried my best to get everybody launched together today. There's definitely some server issues and some other things going on, but looking ahead, I'm thinking that's going to be much, much easier to get launched and getting started faster too in the future.
From, like, speaking from my perspective, because I was able to participate in this op, and I wasn't in game at all. Like, it just definitely wouldn't have worked out with my internet. But I had just as much fun, I think, as anybody that was holding any position. Just relaying commands, seeing that reach from Discord Jaegers to any of the hell jumpers. I had, like, just working basically as the radio operator. It was really fun, even though I didn't even have to, or didn't even step into game.
most of the gameplay tonight for me was relaying commands and orders and trying to doing the comp. I think I took like maybe 8 shots till the very end. So
Yeah, that was one thing I need to improve on personally as a commander. I took way too much of a hands-on approach from the command position that I was in. I probably would have been best suited where Gunner is right now, just relaying orders and keeping on in a good spot. If I was to do this again, I would have had Red Eye be picked off like that before, and then I would have assigned Kill and Bullseye, and then those two can communicate, corroborate with each other, and that would have eliminated a lot of comms that I was putting out.
I also just want to do a quick call out to the fire team leads and the squad lead. Phenomenal job tonight organizing all these people. We had 3 fully manned fire teams tonight, which we have not had in a very, very long time. And just that structure and organization, you guys did a really good job leading them and keeping them on task throughout the night.
And Infernum.
Proximity
And
alert
Infernum.
ahead. Proximity alert overhead.
And Infernum.
Alright, guys, I don't have anything else.
I want to, really briefly and publicly shout out the old team, especially Sharkbait. You put up with. I don't know if you're still around and listening, but I know this was there were some hectic moments here, but like he stuck with it for quite some time. He performed well.
Yeah, and then for Phoenix and Moondog, whenever you guys want to collaborate, I'm free all night, and whenever.
Well, I know Normandy had to go. I definitely want him to be part of that comp. I know Reg has had experience
Proximity alert head.
organizing comms in ARMA groups. I know he's not really, officer level leader, but I would like him maybe to. Same with you guys. If you have some people from your group that maybe have some experience leading ARMA groups or any of that stuff, I want us to really approach this as a group thing and not individuals.
Yeah, the entire Helljumper group had to work together to find the best possible route for the comms that we're using at this moment. So, whoever we need to bring in, but just right now, kind of what was working and what you were anticipating, I can explain that to you and see how that works for you, and then we can make adjustments to that plan, or scratch that and start building a new foundation and work from there.
And also, looks like we're gonna need a bigger boat with the amount of people that are on here. Then bigger teams.
Yeah, I can upgrade that.
I want to throw money on that, Moondog, so don't feel like you have to grunt that yourself.
Yeah, I'll pitch in.
At some point, I'm setting up like some kind of GoFundMe or like something like that to where we can just throw whatever money we feel comfortable at.
Yeah, we could definitely discuss that. Echo from VA was kind enough to donate some funds that kind of has the TeamSpeak going for a couple months, but if we're going to expand the slots, that the price will go up, but it's really cheap. We can all talk about that and shoulder that together.
Give me a link to donate to, and I will certainly can.
Proximity alert head.
Can I shout out a few people real quick? So we had Sharkbait. This was your first op. You joined us earlier this week. Up there. And then Felix Nightmare down at the bottom of the list here in Discord. He joined us today, like 30 minutes prior to the op.
Nice. Welcome to the org, dude.
Felix
Welcome, man.
I'd like
Welcome to the org, and you're insane.
Felix and Sharkbait, can we hear what you guys thought? I know this was your first time.
Where's yours?
Put him on the spot there, Dad.
Yeah. It's initiation.
If you guys can't talk, you have to put push to talk on. I see Felix, at least you're muted.
he might still be muted from the TeamSpeak swap.
Yeah, while they're waiting on the comms thing, it was night and day compared to some of the past ops. I think like even today in Discord, within like the first 1 or 2 minutes, I was just getting overwhelmed with a whole bunch of chatter. So just being able to get rid of that and focus on getting us deployed and moving along was such a nice feeling. But it did take a long time to get there because when we first started this 2 weeks ago, our very first attempt at it, it's like, which button do you press? How do you whisper? How do you communicate? And it did take many, many iterations to get where we are today.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, you can hear you now.
All right, awesome. Hey, guys, thanks for letting me jump in tonight. It's definitely a trial by fire, and I loved it. Had a lot of fun. You guys are actually quite organized, even though there was, communication breakdown here and there. As far as who's flying what ships and what we can jump out of, or if we're going in a convoy, or ground or air or what. So, but other than that, I still had fun. Just followed my team lead and we ran through it.
Hell yeah, brother.
Quantum travel
Good to hear, man.
initiated.
Yeah, like I said, this was our first multi-day complex op. There's definitely some areas where can improve in presenting an op, or maybe not being so rigid and define what branches do, let the branch leaders define that. But overall, I don't have anything else, guys.
Awesome. I'm sure, I know whenever we all break from here, the Hell Jumpers, I'm sure we have some stuff we want to talk about as well. So we want to plan to meet in Hell Jumper General. We can just kind of debrief what we need to fix in our area of expertise.
Yeah.
Roger.
But
Cool.
yeah, no, overall, I think we all had a good time. Really enjoyed it.
Past my my utter excitement.
Initiated.
Yeah, thanks.
If I may, Crimbob, I will be very disappointed if, as a human, he does not join us in TeamSpeak and on the ground. What a phenomenal addition to the Hell Jumpers he was. So, thanks, Crimbob.
I think Grimbob used to be a head culture.
He even having been with the VAs and doing the medical stuff, man, what a cool asset to have. So thank you.
Absolutely, we love Crumbop.
We do.
Surprising.
We do as well.
Can have him back.
Is there anyone who wants to do their bounty?
I just killed a bounty hunter.
Drop 7 and up on you.
Real quick,
I was trying to kill you.
If anyone needs their bounty taken for the Hell Jumpers.
Alright, so we're jumping down then. Is that correct?
Yeah, let's move now to Hell Jumper General. And thanks again for running the op. It was definitely something to look forward to.
VA, if you can move down to VA quarters, we'll have a little
Awesome.
debrief.
Also, Moondog, before you leave, if you're managed to get your brief done or go on, go ahead and just shoot a message over to me if you want me to walk you through how we have our comms set up. That way you can have a general idea to chat with Normandy if we're not all in the same on at the same time.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm not super familiar with TeamSpeak though, not like they are. So
Yeah, but we have like a Barney-style doc written up to where it explains it to the full detail. And I can shoot that over to you so you have something to reference to.
Are we using any TeamSpeak plugins?
Not at the moment, but we definitely.
Yeah, no, I'll, if you want to chat later, let me know. But I'm gonna hop down. That was awesome.
Will do. All right, man.
Proximity alert. Head.
I thought that EMP was gonna knock me out.
Proximity alert.
As far as that EMP didn't do anything.
You have to be right on top.
Proximity alert.
Well,
That is
it
right
looks
on
like Jaegers are. Just real quick, thanks for coming out, guys. I know you were most likely expecting to be in your ships, but we had such great turnout that there were other places that were needing you more. So I appreciate you guys. Going
I got 4
forward.
kills.
Um,
That was awesome.
Thanks again. Just real quick, again, thanks to Blaqkstar for joining me as well.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Starboard.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the invite. I appreciate it.
What kind of PG loses his wing to a rock, though?
Yeah. Yeah.
One that wants a challenge.
Right. The one that flew too low.
Flew
I
too
too.
close to the planet.
Yeah.
So Rigel, what I really wanted to do was, and this is something that we went over for like 4 hours after my op was over. I got to the point where I could insert a ghost solo mission using a Super Hornet.
Complete. Engines offline.
It was phenomenal.
What do you mean insert?
So, you know how Helljumpers usually jump out of like a Cuddy Black or a Pisces or a Valkyrie, right?
So you had somebody jump out of a.
I learned quite a bit about the capabilities of the Super Hornet as a dropship. You can't just walk out of the ship unless it's going less than 9 meters per second. You can't eject if the ship is an acute angle to the planet. So, like, you can't turn upside down and eject, which is... I thought it was interesting, right? And then about, I think it's 330 is the elevation at which you start taking serious damage, which is really close to the planet. Apparently, the trajectory at which the seat shoots you, it doesn't shoot you up; it shoots you down. So it basically plummets you into the planet.
Cool.
But yeah, I did a bunch of runs with Chenkov, and both him and I were able to, the Op 4 location that we were aware of, we were able to insert via, via ejection, right? And then I also learned that if you eject a seat that is not the pilot seat, the pilot can go to the nearest repair station and have the seat put back in for like 2 AUEC.
So it doesn't break the ship.
No. In fact, the only thing that really broke was I was piloting his ship, and his control scheme is different from mine. And some bug made it to where all of my rotational, or all my left and rights were rotational instead of strafe and rotational. So it was kind of a challenge, but yeah, I figured I'd relay that cool bit of info just in case somebody from the Jaegers or the VA want to fly a combat ship into battle and drop either me or, well, I guess now Chenkov.
All right. I mean,
when the
cross
Super
that
Hornet
bridge when we come to it.
handle, like a sack of bricks.
So another thing I learned is, at least on Daymar, the only thing that really matters is altitude, because I got out at 320 and was red on heavy legs, and then we did the same drop at 300 at 320 meters a second lateral speed, and I had yellow with medium legs. So yeah, I learned a lot from this week. Just like the random tidbits. I think I learned more this week than I have the last 3 months.
Well, that's good.
Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go pay attention to my girlfriend now.
All right, yeah, same.
So I'll see you guys later.
Peace, homie.
Take care, Adrian.
What I learned was I'm pretty good at FPS. So.
Oh shit! What the fuck? You ran me over. No, it's okay. I was walking in third person, like I'm getting such great B-roll. I got ran over.
Well, there you go. Some great B-roll.
I'm using it.
All right, I've been causing enough chaos. I've got to get out. All right, fingers.
Tampering with weapon safety protocols is strictly forbidden.
But yeah, I will be. I'll be loading PTU again, getting rid of live for now.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you only have room for one, huh?
Yeah, it's a bit disappointing.
That would be a little troublesome.
Vehicles left unattended on launch platforms will be returned to storage.
Oh well.
I see, Woody. Get in the air. I'm gonna fight you.
I mean, I could load as many as I want on my disk drive, but then I won't be able to play.
Okay, guys.
Raz, you wanna
I think
Yeah.
on that note, I'm gonna call it for the
I'm in there.
evening. I'm gonna get on to Call of Duty Warzone and give that a little bit of love. But I want to thank everybody who tuned in for the op, stuck around, and checked out the stream. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, send this out to your friends. Help me get up in the YouTube algorithm. As always, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the verse.